Okay, so we're talking to Craig Brown, Chairman of the Board of Supervisors. You just selected Chip Davis, a former supervisor, to fill in the role of treasurer. And what are your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say is that we did look into everybody's background and looked at their resumes and did a fair assessment of that before we move forward. And we found that we needed, what our question was, is what we needed to fill the treasurer's job for the next 10 months. Voters will make the determination sometime this fall in regards to who they want for a treasurer. That's up to them. We have to find somebody to run the operation for the next 10 months.
I know there were several questions for each one if they were interested in running, and sometimes in the past the board has actually expressed a preference to have them not run, but it looks like many of these candidates will be running. Do you have a comment on that?
Well, and it's very good. We found it very interesting that Mr. Bayet, basically said that he didn't know anything about he was going to be the chief deputy, but yet one of the other candidates was saying he was. Mm-hmm. So it was that was interesting. And another candidate did not know the type of software that's currently being used in the treasurer's office, which is really a key point of all of this. Mm-hmm. And in fact, we've been using it for the last 18 months, so their news was old news.
Yeah.
And that creates a question mark. So, and some people just didn't have the background in accounting. Personality-wise, we need somebody to come in, not make too many adjustments. Staff are willing to work with and move forward. We don't need an upheaval. We have issues that need to be cleaned up.
Are you concerned about whether or not they run? Did that make any difference to you for re-election?
I don't think so. The people in Yavapai County are pretty resilient in that regard. They're going to, the people that usually send in emails to us one way or another on people, it's going to be pro or con, and it's because they have an agenda. Right. And we all understand that.
So did you get only 5 applicants for the position?
5 was all we received.
Okay. And you didn't get any Democrat applicants? Of course, you couldn't have considered them anyway.
That's correct. We didn't get any Democrats.
So it looks like it might be an interesting race.
Yes, I think so too.
So, okay, anything else you want to add?
No, not that I can think of. I think we've done the best thing for now, and now it's up to the people to decide.
Okay, thanks. Speaking with Chip Davis, you've just been chosen as the Yavapai County Treasurer. So what's your next step?
Well, I want to meet with staff and start discussing with them where they feel the department's at and what things I can do to assist them to help them make their jobs easier, more efficient. Make an analysis of the department and see where it's at in its reporting and its accounting and where we're at with each of the districts, special districts, school districts, fire districts, the county, and see if we need to speed things up or improve things or just do an analysis of the department and see where we are and where we need to go.
So some of the other candidates had more direct experience in accounting and education and stuff. Do you think you're going to have to brush up on that a little bit?
No.
Do you think you'll be okay?
And it's not necessarily that I believe I'm a brainiac. It's because my whole life I've surrounded myself with people a lot smarter than me. And I think that'll be the situation here too, is surrounding myself with intelligent people that know the system. And if we need help, we'll find it. We'll find out where we're short and find the expertise to help us or the other staff members and tackle it as a team.
And you are planning then to run for re-election, so to speak, in November, or I guess it'd be in August, wouldn't it?
Yes, it'll be an August primary and a November general election, and we are already got several hundred signatures and we're rocking and rolling.
So then we should expect to see Chip for Treasurer signs up around the county, and it'll be the first time some of these positions have been contested in the county, and that's going to make things pretty interesting.
It will be. Ross was in here 23 years, and before Ross, it was his father.
Oh.
And so, Ross's father, I believe his name was Richard. He went by Dick, but on the ballot it said R. Jacobs. So when he retired and Ross came in, on the ballot was R. Jacobs again. And so it was like this seamless, couple decades, actually
Yeah.
several decades of the Jacobs.
And I don't think he was ever opposed, was he?
I don't think so. No, we came in at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wish him the best. He's a good guy.
Yeah. So, okay. Anything else you want to add for the folks in Yavapai County?
Well, I hope to serve you well and look forward to seeing you at the tax counter.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.